it's Oregon Life, and hello, I'm Frank Caruso. Welcome to a brand new episode. So very often, as I've mentioned before, I'm walking around town, and everyone in the community has walked or into the village hall, and right across the street there's a building. So a few weeks ago, someone asked me, Frank, what goes on in that building? It's the Masonic Lodge. What is that? So we found out. I went and talked to a auto body repairman, a carpenter, and a photographer. And they'll tell the story of Oregon's very own, the Masonic Lodge, in this episode of Oregon Life.
My name is Jim Goldsmith, and I'm one of the officers of the Oregon Masonic Lodge, and we are gathered here today in the character of Masons to honor one of our brothers who has passed. We will have a Masonic service for him, and as part of that service, we have pieces of evergreen, and we will deposit those pieces of evergreen individually as we pay our respects to our departed brother. For Freemasons, this is a sign of our belief in immortality. So I will be doing the Masonic service today, and there will be some other brothers here that knew Bill Newton to pay their respects.
I'm Denny Erfurth. I welcome you all to the Oregon Lodge. We have been a Masonic fraternity since 1866. We all have family members that have gone through the lodge, either fathers, grandfathers, or father-in-laws, or wives and mothers have been in Eastern Star, and I have been a member since 1973. I've enjoyed the members tremendously.
I'm Rich Rake. I'm the current secretary of Oregon Lodge. I'm a past master, and I've been a member for 51 years. Oregon Lodge began, as Denny alluded, back in 1866. Actually, in 1860, we filed for our charter, and with some wrong funding and things, we didn't get it immediately. Civil War broke out, so we didn't actually receive our charter until 1866. Oregon has been one of the leading lodges in the area. We've had a good group of members and a very good, dedicated group of guys. We started out our first temple was where Maria's Pizza is today, right in that area. From there, we went over to Netherwood Hall. Netherwood Hall was located on the corner where the previous Bank of Oregon was. That was lost to fire, I believe, in 1888 or 1889. I'm not sure exactly which. Following that, we built a building that's in the middle of the block. It still has the Masonic square and compasses up on top. If you look up, just right across from the monument. And in 1960, the members decided to build a new building, which is the one we're in now, which was primarily built by the members. We had a lot of talented members. Currently, we have about, I believe, 105 members. Masonry has kind of dwindled in membership over the years, and that has turned around. We are growing now. We've got 5 members in the works right now. The average member coming in is between 18 and 35. And the great thing about our younger members, the millennials and through there, they want to take a part, and they're active, and that's what's going to make the lodge grow in the future.
3 of the basic tenets of Freemasonry are being brotherly love, relief, and truth. There is a lot of symbolism in Freemasonry, and a lot of that symbolism is a reference to the stonemasons that were building cathedrals and churches in Europe, in the medieval times. Some of the tools, the working tools of those operative Masons were, for instance, the square, the level, the plumb, the trowel. They used those tools in their work. In modern Freemasonry, we reference those working tools and the symbolism that goes along with it. For instance, a square teaches us that we should be square and upright citizens. The level means we're all equal. The trowel, in modern terms, refers to spreading the cement of brotherly love. And that's some of the really unique and interesting parts of Freemasonry, is the symbolism of those working Masons back in the medieval times, and how we use those to teach us the moral lessons to make us better people, better citizens, better members of the community. Excellent example of Masonic charity is the fact that many local Masonic lodges have donated AEDs to schools in their communities. And there are documented cases of the AEDs that the Masonic lodges have donated to the public schools actually saving lives. Another very recent thing that many of the local lodges have been doing are donating fire suppression tools to their local fire departments and police departments. Those fire suppression tools are also potentially life-saving tools. They are something that the first responders can use when they get to the scene of a fire. For instance, if there was a fire in a kitchen or a basement in a home, those fire suppression tools can reduce the temperature of a fire from 1,000 degrees down to 200 degrees in less than a minute, which of course gives those first responders quicker access to any people or pets or the structure itself to help make a better outcome in the case of those fires. Oregon Lodge just recently donated 4 of those fire suppression tools to the Oregon Fire Department. Those are something that I'm very proud of.
We've got the Mason Lodge here of Oregon wanting to make a presentation to the fire district. I'm going to turn this over to Bones, my new best friend that we've met here a couple weeks ago. So we seem like we have a lot of different things in common. He's trying to talk me into come back into softball. So Mr. Bones, here's the mic for you.
Good evening. My name is Jim Goldsmith, and I'm here with some of the members of Oregon Lodge number 151. Most of these guys grew up right here in Oregon, and their families have deep roots and long histories here. The Oregon Masonic Lodge has a very long history here too, being first established 156 years ago in 1866, when the village of Oregon was first getting started. We are all Freemasons. Freemasons are good men doing great things in communities throughout Wisconsin that we have gathered here tonight during the Oregon Area Fire and EMS Safety Night. We are here to offer something new to the men and women of these departments, and these are potentially life-saving tools. What we have here are called fire suppression tools. These devices are capable of knocking down a fire in an enclosed space in less than a minute once they are deployed. These firefighters can tell you, based on their training and experience, that minutes and even seconds can make a difference when trying to save someone's life and also the structure that is in danger from a fire. These FSTs have the potential of saving lives, lives of both citizens and these first responders. These fire suppression tools are lightweight, portable, and easily deployed. They are intended to be used by whoever is first on the scene of a fire. Once they are deployed, they can help other first responders attack the source of the fire sooner and hopefully provide a better outcome for everyone and everything involved.
Well, thank you, Bones. And thank you, Freemasons in the Oregon area, for making this happen. we really appreciate it. I would love to have my men and women over here basically come on up and accept this. If the team would come on up and accept these extinguishers, please. Come on.
I wouldn't practice with that.
Yeah, don't pull the pins tonight.
Freemasonry is alive and well in Wisconsin. So on behalf of the Grand Lodge of Freemasons of Wisconsin and the Oregon Masonic Lodge, we are providing you, the Oregon area first responders, with 4 of these amazing fire suppression tools. That's a good example of the Masonic Lodges working for their communities.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you, all the members.